guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have this makeup look right over here. It's a very pretty cut crease, really warm, smoky, and then we did throw a little bit of glitter in there. You could do it without the glitter, you could do it with the glitter, however you want, but it was super fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Before we begin, you guys already know the drill. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss another upload. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial and let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with priming my lids. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light Beige. I'm just going to apply this all over my lid, my inner corner. So I'm just gonna blend this out. You guys, I got my nails done after so long and I feel like I can't function. Like, she did a really good job. I'm in love with them. These are like my favorite kind of nails, but I cannot function. I already hit this finger and there's like a line in my nail. But I used to have nails done all the time before I had kids. Every 2 weeks I would get paid at work, I would go and get my nails done. And like, after having kids, it's so hard to function and do like daily tasks with kids with nails. I don't know how some people do it, but I for sure can't function. So today we are going to be using the James Charles X Morphe palette. I love this palette, you guys. It's so colorful, so many colors in here, and I haven't really gotten a chance to play with this palette properly, but I do really love the Morphe palettes. Even the JACLYN Hill palette is my favorite and I use it so much. So I'm going to take the shade code James, and I'm taking that. This is my Sigma E35. So I'm just picking up the shade code James. We're going to use this as our transition color. So I'm keeping majority of the product in my outer V area, and then with whatever is left on the brush, I am going to put this, like bring it in my inner crease and just blend this out. So I'm just going to keep blending it and build it until I'm happy with it. I see all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. It honestly makes what I do so much more fun, and I like want to get on here and like want to film for you guys, you know, because I love the way you guys, I love how you guys love the way I do my makeup. And honestly, you guys, I loved freelancing as well, but just because I have kids now, honestly, I feel like my life has stopped in a way. But it's a good thing at the same time, because like obviously, like, you know, family and like kids are obviously a blessing, and like I'm so happy that I have kids, but at the same time it's like I miss just like getting up in the morning, getting ready and just like going out, going to work, chilling with friends, you know, doing my makeup and like everything. Like I feel like I had so much freedom before, and not saying that with kids like you don't have freedom, but I feel like you just, I don't know, it's like it's all about them, it's not about you anymore, you know what I mean? And sometimes I miss that. Like I miss just like spending 2 hours in the shower and just like, you know, taking forever to do my makeup. Now my makeup, anytime I sit down to film, it's when my kids take a nap, like, and they take a solid an hour or 2 hour nap. So that's the only time I have literally to sit down, film, you know, pull out everything that I want to use, or like, and like especially because I like doing talk through videos and like talking while I'm doing my makeup so that I can explain to you guys what I'm doing. I don't like doing voiceovers. I feel like there's just so much work required in voiceovers, but I like talking and all that stuff, so I have to do it while they're taking a nap, because otherwise there is no quiet. Like it's so loud. So it's either I can cook, either I can take a nap, or either I can film, and I love filming. So I'm trying my best to make an effort, you guys. This year, 2020, my goal is 100,000 subscribers, period. I love how I wake up, like, you know, and I just check my phone and like I gained 1 subscriber, I gained 2 subscribers. Like just seeing that 1 and that 2, like it means a lot to me, and it just makes me keep going. But you guys, I'm actually excited. I am due in, you know, 5 weeks. I'm due to have another baby, so like my whole life is about to change again. So I'm trying to film and get as many videos out there as much as I can before baby number 3 gets here. I want to film like what's in my hospital bag and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like this is more of a makeup channel. I don't know if you guys are interested or not. Okay, so now that I'm happy with the way this is looking, so next I'm going to pick up the shade 518, which is this really pretty orange color, and again I'm just going back in with that Sigma E35 blending brush, and I'm again just going to pop that right on top of the shade, is it Code James? And then I'm just going to put this again in my crease, and this is just going to warm up the whole look and like brighten it up. Let me know in the comment section down below if there's certain looks that you guys want to see. I have a couple ideas on things I want to film, but at the same time I want to be filming things that you guys want to see. So let me know what are some things that you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see more makeup videos? Do you guys want to see like family videos? Do you guys want to see, I don't know, like more about me, like get to know me videos? I really like getting to know the person. I really like to get to know the person. But at the same time, I don't know, I feel like I don't want to be too personal on here, and I don't want you guys to know everything about my life. I kind of want to keep my personal life personal, but like I want you guys to know just a little bit about me, I would say, and not my entire family, basically. Okay, so now that I'm happy with this color here, I'm going to pick up the shade 10% off, which is this color right here, and just mainly keeping this on the outer V. And just really packing that on and creating that V shape, and I'm bringing it in like about a third way into like my lid area, but we are going to darken this up as well. Okay, so I'm picking up the shade No Beans next, which is right beside 10% off, and I'm picking that up on my same, oh, this was, by the way, I was using a Morphe M456 blending brush. It's just like a smaller blending brush, and I'm just going to put that right on top of the shade 10% off and just darken this. And this is again just going right on top of 10% off. So now that I have that on, I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. Again, I'm going to go back in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm taking my M421 concealer brush. It's like a flat concealer brush like this. It's from Morphe, and I just put a little bit of the concealer at the back of my hand. So I'm just going to take this and apply this right on my lid. So I'm just pulling my eyelid taunt, and I'm just going to cut my crease. As I'm cutting my crease as well, I'm just sort of flicking where the brown shadow is, just so that there's no like harsh line and it's kind of blended at the same time, even though we will go back and like darken it and like fix it up a little bit like so. And I'm going to go ahead and work on the other eye. So now I'm going back in with the shade No Beans, and I'm just going to darken my outer V a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433, and I'm going to pick up the shade Code James and 10% off, and I'm going to just go over that as well, like on the outer V, just to blend everything. So just taking a flat brush like this is a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it or a name, it's just a flat brush. I'm going to pick up the shade Flashback, which is this white shade right here. And I'm going to apply this right where we applied our concealer to cut our crease. And I'm just going to pack this on. Like so. And I'm kind of just layering this because I just want it to be a little bit more pigmented and not so flat. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Canvas, which is this off-white color here. And I'm just going to put that right on top. So as you can see how it's not as intense? I feel like this just intensifies it a little bit more. So I'm going back in with the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to go in with the JACLYN Hill palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Fireworks. So it's this color right over here. So I'm going to pick that up on my Morphe M433 blending brush, and I'm just going to put that right on top of the shade No Beans, like just sort of in the center. I just want that to blend. It just like helps it blend just a tad bit and gives it more of that ombre like sort of look. Next, I'm just going to clean up fallout underneath my eyes and, you know, work on my winged liner. So for liner, I'm using my NYX matte liquid liner. You guys already know, if you guys have been following me on my channel, you guys know this is my ride or die. Like it's pretty much the only eyeliner that I use at the moment. And you guys don't need to do liner if you don't want to. You could just leave this look as is, pop on lashes. I feel like with my eyes, like I have to put on eyeliner. I don't know what it is. Like I don't like my eyes with my eye makeup without eyeliner. I feel like eyeliner just like pulls everything together and it just gives it that finishing, like, you know, touch. So I'm not trying to do too much of a thick liner. And sometimes my eyeliner turns out even and it like matches. Sometimes they're completely different shapes. Honestly, I still struggle with eyeliner till this day. So now that I'm done my liner, I'm going to coat my lashes in my favorite mascara, which is the Too Faced Waterproof Mascara. So I have my mascara on, but I feel like I just want to add a little something to this look. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter, and this is in Midnight Cowboy. It's just a gold glitter. You could leave your eyes completely like this and put on a pair of lashes. I don't know, I feel like I want to add just a little something. So I'm basically just taking this from my inner corner and I'm just sort of following that cut crease that we did. And just adding a little bit of glitter right in there. Not a lot, just a little bit. It looks really pretty in person, just to give my eyes a little something. So while that's drying, I'm gonna work on my lashes. So for lashes, again, I'm taking my SANZA Beauty lashes, but I'm trying out a different style today. This is the style Double Double, which is like this crazy intense, really full lash. For lash glue, I'm using my House of Lashes clear lash glue. While the glue is getting tacky, I am going to moisturize my face, and for that I'm using my all-time favorite. You guys already know, it's the SEPHORA moisturizer. This is a very thick and rich moisturizer. I love how creamy it is. It's a very thick moisturizer. I love how hydrating it is, especially in the dry winter months. My skin recently, my skin's very good, I'm not gonna lie, but I just feel like right over here, like on this cheek area here, like I can get dry and it will start to crack and break. So I have to really like exfoliate and really moisturize my skin so that way it doesn't do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop my lashes on. These lashes are so full and they're so beautiful. So now that my lashes are on, my face is moisturized. Moving on to primer. If you guys, again, have been watching my channel for a while now, you guys know I love the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I love how my makeup just stays all day with this primer, and it really, like, my foundation just really sticks to my face. So now that my primer is on, I'm going to move on to applying a little bit of this MAC strobe cream. It's the Silver Strobe Cream. I'm just going to add this for a little bit of radiance. I love the Huda Beauty Luna as well, but I just don't want you guys getting bored. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to take my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Sand. So I'm just going to apply this. And I'm telling you guys, ever since I bought this foundation, I cannot stop using it. I'm like obsessed. I love the coverage and I love everything about this foundation. I'm also going to be taking my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, Longer Foundation, and this is in the shade Punjab. So I'm just going to pump a little bit of this at the back of my hand. I love how not a lot comes out at once. And I'm also going to be taking my Morphe Fluidity Foundation, and this is in the shade F2.60. So I'm going to mix the NARS foundation and the Morphe foundation together. So I'm just mixing the foundation at the back of my hand, and I'm just going to start applying it. And you guys already know me and my crazy foundation. I know it looks like a lot, but you guys already know I love full coverage. And I actually wanted to try out the NARS foundation because I've had it ever since I've done like I think I got it in my Sephora haul, and I haven't used the NARS foundation, so I kind of wanted to try that out and see how I like it. I'm going to move on to concealer, and I'm going to take again my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to apply that right underneath my eyes. And then for contour, I'm taking my Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Light. It just looks like this. It's a cream contour. And I'm just taking that on a Morphe contour brush that I've been using. My brushes seriously need to be washed, you guys. Like, it was supposed to be my new year, going into new year with clean brushes, and it never happened. So hopefully today I can find the time to clean my brushes. So I'm just going to cream contour. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my concealer. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer in place. I'm taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in the shade Banana Bread. I'm just gonna really pack this powder on. So I set my dry concealer. To set the rest of my face, I'm taking the JACLYN Hill Mood Light Luminous Powder in the shade Carrots, like this, Carrots. And I'm taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder, and I'm mixing them together. So I actually have it mixed already in my little container, and I'm just taking this and setting my entire face with this. Because I already love the Huda Beauty powder to set my face. Mixing the JACLYN Hill one, I feel like it just gives you a really nice, like, glowy look, like a glow from within kind of look, I would say. So I'm just setting my face with this. Okay, so now that I'm baking, I'm going to finish my lower lash line off, so that way we can go ahead and contour and like bronze up the skin. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror what I did on my lid in my lower lash line, and I want this to be really smoky. So I'm going to start off with taking a Sigma E15. It's just a flat definer brush. It looks like this. I'm taking the shade Code James, and I'm going to put this right in my lash line and really just smoke this out and buff it in. And I feel like with this look, it has to be smoky for it to really, for the eyes to really stand out. I'm going in with the shade 518, which is the orange, and I'm just going to blend that in my lower lash line as well. And then going in with the shade 10% Off, I'm just going to go in with the Sigma E25 and just blend this out, because I do want this to be very smoky. And you guys don't have to bring it really, really low. I'm really smoking the shit out of my eyes because I want this to be really blown, not blown up, but just really smoky. And then going back in with the Sigma E15, I'm picking up the shade No Beans, which is that darker brown. And I'm just going to go to as close to my lash line as possible. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wipe away the fallout from this bake. I think I just inhaled that. You guys, I love the Huda Beauty powder, but I just can't stand the smell. And then with no additional product, I'm just pressing that powder into my skin. And now onto bronzing. So for bronzer, I'm taking my Tantastic Marc Jacobs bronzer. You guys already know. Right now, this has been my current favorite. And I'm taking this on a Morphe M530, just like a fluffy contour brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and start bronzing my skin. And this is just going to bring all the warmth and all that color back into your skin. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to try the shade Turned On from the Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette with this is my Morphe G4 angled blush brush, my all-time favorite. I feel like I'm going to just put a little bit of this. That's actually very pretty. You don't even need a lot, just a little bit goes a long way. And I feel like because this is such a warm look, I don't want to put something too cool on my face. I'm also going to top this off with the Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. The last thing we are going to do before I fill in my brows off of camera is just highlight. For highlighter, I'm just taking my what brush is this again? The 510, my pointed tapered highlighter brush. And I'm going to pick up the Jaclyn Hill Flash palette. I'm going to pick up the shade Gleam, Iced, Sparks. And I'm just going to pop that on the high points of my cheekbones. I'm going to put just a little bit down the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. And again, just press this over with my beauty blender. I feel like it just gives you more of that radiant, natural look, and it just sort of like smushes everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows off of camera, and then I will be back and I will highlight my brow bone with you and finish off the lips. So I will be right back. So I just filled in my brows. So I'm just going to give my lashes a coat of this Lights Camera Splashes waterproof mascara. It's by Tarte. I love how the wand is so skinny that it gets like right in there and just gives your lower lashes a really nice coat. Okay, so to highlight my brow bone, I'm just again taking my flat shader brush. I'm going to take a little bit of the Tempera shade from the Anastasia palette, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on my brow bone and just blend it down to highlight my brows. And I feel like when you highlight your brow bone, it just blends all of your shadows together. That's why it's always like the last thing that I like to do. And it just like softens everything up, and then with no additional product, I just go back in with that blending brush with whatever's left over. I kind of just go over that crease color just so it, you know, it doesn't look so dull. It just looks nice and blended. For lips, I'm going to take MAC's lip liner in Strip Down, and I'm just gonna line my lips with this. To fill it in, I think I'm going to take True Story, which is this Morphe liquid lipstick. It's just like a brown color like this, and I'm going to fill this in with that like so. And I think I want to put a little bit of the sand from Anastasia, just a little bit like on top of it, but then I also want to put just a tad bit of the Too Faced concealer. And then I'm going to set everything in place with my Mario Badescu facial spray. So that is it for this makeup tutorial. That is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys learned something. If you guys like makeup tutorials, make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up so I know you guys like it. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment down below letting me know how you like this makeup look and what else you guys want to see from my channel. What else do you guys want to see me film? And I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!